I fell in love with, that inspired me, that I haven't heard yet, who are worth listening to. So I would just suggest either going to your local open mic or just getting on a computer and checking it out, because there's just so much great work out there, and I highly encourage it. So thank you guys for listening to my poems.
Thank you for making them. Watsky, can I have a water?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, brother.
Will you share it with everyone? Do you have herpes?
No, I'm good.
You swear you don't have herpes?
Pinky promise, bro.
You gave someone herpes, man.
It's scary.
That's wrong.
It's scary stuff. I know. That shit's for life.
You know what's fucked up? Herpes doesn't go away. That's crazy. Every time you make out with someone, you make a huge decision for your future.
Only if you found it. Okay.
I'm not showing, am I?
I'm good, George.
It's all good?
You're welcome, bro.
I sent a drunk text message to God. Just wanted to let him know I was thinking about him. You serious? I'm going to take this opportunity to do a public service announcement saying that I appreciate you guys interacting, especially during the music. I appreciate it slightly less during the poetry because I'm trying to create this insane amount of tension with this amazing crafted gravitas stage persona that I have, and it's like deflating the air from a balloon a little bit. So thank you for your reservation for the rest of the poem. Appreciate it. So as I was saying, I sent a drunk text message to God. And I just wanted to let him know that I was thinking about him a lot. And to let him know that I'm stalking his church. I meant to type starting a church, but no one spells drunk text right, and sometimes I'm not sure what church God goes to in the first place. Last night I sent out a whole bunch of embarrassing texts, and I copied them to everyone I know. I said, yo, what's going on? I was out sinning. Crawled into bed, the room is spinning, it's all in my head, I can't get to sleep, and the weight of the world is the weight of my sheets. Here's the great thing about my church. You keep your religion. Because my church is for those of us who grew up wishing we believed in an afterlife, and for those of us who are so close to God we could practically lean over and make out with her. I mean, my church is sick of bloody crusades to the March of Drunk Corps. I'm starting a church that gets real pissed off and starts film wars. A church that gets Mondays off for religious reasons. A church that throws foam parties in elevators to learn about praise. The roof is on fire. We'll dance as it burns for 8 magical days. And no offense to Gideon Bibles, but my church goes into hotel rooms and fills the drawers to the top with chocolate pillow mints. At my church, if you choose to come to Sunday school, you don't learn about hell. Oh, hell no. You just eat Jesus and Jon Stewart-shaped potato chips and watch Chappelle's show. I mean, my church had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook, but we partied really hard last weekend, and I think we left them at the restroom at Chuck E. Cheese. So now I just kind of go by a picture of a heart that I found in a bar napkin. My church, it hung out with your mama last night, and I gotta say the creator is a beautiful woman. She's got daughter tattooed on her left bicep and son on her right. My church is at the center of the planet, and it has the most amazing stained glass windows. You know, the glass is the floor of the ocean, and the colors are when you look up and you see blue, and a manatee, and a dugong, and a vampirotuthis, which is that fish at the bottom of the ocean that's got a little light bulb on its head, and you see another manatee, and you see a fucking iceberg, and you see Tony Montana. What's up, Tony Montana? By the way, Tony Montana comes to my church and forgets he left his Coke in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven on Hendrix's broken guitar. My church gets fucked up on communion wine. And then asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together. And at my church, if you suicide bomb yourself to smithereens, you still get 17 virgins in a room to yourself. But you and 17 virgins have to go and play Star Fox together. My church got beat up by the skateboard kids for being a rollerblade kid, but rolled to school the next day on 1 skate and 2 crutches, true to the fight, with the fist in the air, screaming, "Boo Booters unite!" My church can feel its pulse in its fingertips, has 3 stomachs because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. I mean, my church, it has this full-ass love bladder, and it always has to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. You know, my church will not resurrect your dead hamster, play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I can turn water into Kool-Aid. And I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult, and everyone drinks the Kool-Aid, and everyone dies! But for some people, that Kool-Aid doesn't kick in until you're 105, surrounded by everyone who matters most to you. Yes, some of us go early, but at my church, you have to think about that possibility, because my church kind of makes you scared. I'm talking, I don't know if you know them, but like those waves of fear, like you're lying in bed at night, you pull the covers up to your neck and your blanket is a tsunami of terror. You start hyperventilating, thinking about how you're getting older way faster than your dreams are getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, or how fat your tummy is, or about how much it's going to suck to eventually lose this power to think about all of the amazing things we do at our church.
Watsky!
Slightly inappropriate. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, that is not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body be usable, your body be suitable, your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. Don't delete your text messages. You might read them over on Sunday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious experience. We're back to the music section of the night. I'm going to do kind of a music hybrid thing, but from now on, feel free to make as much noise as you want. Can you guys make some noise so I know that you're still